Let me reopen all this back up. Team viewer, start instant meeting. I think this is really going to destroy my computer. Oh, so laggy. What in the world? Alright, let me try changing a setting real quick, and then hopefully that makes things less laggy on my side.
Is your computer like shooting steam and crying because you're running too many things?
Yeah, it doesn't like me right now. Why?
Download more RAM, obviously.
I've got like 8 gigabytes. Fairly new computer. It's kind of weird. Oh man. It's going so slow that it might actually time me out in some spots. Yeah, just time me out here. Just 1 second. uh.
This is why I have been contemplating using like Skype and other programs on a separate computer.
Oh, hey, that's a really good idea. The only problem is that other people wouldn't be able to hear you. But yeah, I mean, if I'm not streaming or anything, that's a pretty good idea. I mean, my computer can handle it though if I'm not streaming. I just have like really high quality stream going right now. Maybe I'd have to play around with the settings a little bit. Actually, one of the people watching saying that join me is better than team viewer. And it looks like my stream died. I think. I'm really confused. Uh, I don't even know if my stream is going anymore. It's just like doom switching. Oh wow, I just overbet jammed this guy, and I think he. Oh, he folded. I thought he called. I had like the nut.
One of the best things in the world unintentionally rebetting and then sitting down pot later anyway.
Yeah. Oh wait, are you away from your microphone? 'Cause it sounds like way quieter.
It's better.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I just changed the setting. I think it's a little bit better now, and I hope everyone is still in that stream. It's like my computer just doom switched. I apologize to anyone for the technical difficulties. This is really cool, like being able to stream, but I've never done it before, so there's lots of interesting things happening.
So is this functional enough for me to watch you yet?
Uh, I'm fixing a few settings right now. It's pretty close though. Oh, cool. Looks like a lot of people are still there. I don't think the stream went down. It just went down on my side. I'm just gonna go ahead. If I pause. Okay, so I think I got that. Let me try. Oh, I hit the nuts again. Just 1 second. Running good. Whenever I stream, I run good, so I'm definitely gonna start streaming a lot. Okay, so they're still saying that the stream looks fine, so that's good at least. Alright, so let me get TeamViewer up. Hopefully it doesn't... I changed a few settings, so hopefully it doesn't, like, destroy my computer right here. This guy's Fishy McFisherson, so I'm gonna bet half pot and try to get called by, like, straight draws and 8x and 5x. He folds, so I'm fine with that. Start instant meeting.
What do you have against McFishersons?
Oh, nothing. I love them. I love playing with them, I should clarify. I don't know him personally. He folded half pot last time, so I'm just going to half pot again with a semi-bluff. And he calls, so I'm just going to check it down. Hopefully I hit a 10. Nope, no 10. Alright, so let me get this partner ID for you. Note to self, don't play 10 tables and try to stream and record and talk and...
You have more than a screen full of tables?
Yeah. I've got 2 screens of tables.
How is that not disorientating? Something amazing just happened off screen.
What?
Trust me.
On your end?
No. On your end all the time.
I'm confused.
Never mind.
Let me go ahead and switch the screen for you. Oh man. Oh wait, are you watching right now?
Yeah, I see I guess in your back or tables.
Yeah, let me load you up onto the front screen, like the main. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Oh yeah, it's right here. Monitor 2. Okay, there you go. And then it should be optimized for quality.
Yay.
Or speed, I mean. Cool. So now you see what everyone sees, except you see it 2 minutes earlier.
I'm special.
A little bit. Don't let that get to your head, though. This is cool, though. Like, I'm really liking streaming. I mean, it seems like people that come in here really enjoy it as well, but I like it as well, too, because it forces me to play good. I mean, I do a lot less spewy stuff when I know other people are watching, because I don't want to look retarded on screen.
So then next time when you're not streaming, just like get like all your stuffed animals, put them around your computer, have them staring right at you, and that should increase your win rate.
Who told you about my stuffed animals? I actually have a few stuffed animals that I had like kept in boxes in the garage. And my little brother, um, he's 8. He has them now, so it makes me a little like jealous and sad on the inside now. As I'll see him with like one of my stuffed animals, and I still feel like I'm attached to that little animal. Not really, but like, you know what you mean. It's like a childhood memory, and it's like, oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And you just feel something like your nostalgia all goes away when you see it like in the mouth of the dog, missing an eye.
I think I can just fold the jacks here, right? I mean, this guy only 3-bets 2.9%, so it's kind of gross. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna call for the video.
2.9.
2.25x more. It's really close, but I think it's a fold. He goes ahead and checks. I mean, he's either gonna have like top set or ace king. I'm actually just gonna bet small. I'm just trying to fold out like ace king, or not fold out, but get value.
Wait, yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm just like talking. He calls and a queen pops up. That's weird. Wait, his name is The Truth? Is that P-Dub The Truth?
Who?
From Minted Poker? I don't think so. It's P-Dub The Truth plays 6 max. Do you think it's a call here?
I thought it was a full pre-flop, so you're on your own.
Well, I'm a fish and I kind of want to see what he has. I mean, I think he's either gonna have like he's not gonna bet kings here. I think he's gonna have like quad queens or like he says jack's no good. Oh, when he says that, I'm actually just gonna fold. I mean, I was gonna call until he said that.
Yeah, I think that tips any close decision you made.
Yeah,
Compensating.
that was kind of a bad idea for his on his part to say that. I mean, I agree with you. I should have probably folded pre-flop. It's just so weird. I don't know. What is this? Why did my jacks keep getting 3-bet? This guy squeezes 2.8% and he 3-bets 3.7%. I think this is a fold again too. I'm gonna be smart this time and actually fold. That way I don't get into weird post flop spots.
You need to have had like a specific reg war dynamic thing to safely get that in.
So it looks like my BB per 100 over the last 10 or 11,000 hands or so is 11.62% at 25 and 0. For the people that are asking in the stream.
This month, mine is 5.2.
What was it?
5.2 this month.
Nice. Yeah, I think mine's a little high. It's probably just like short-term variance.
Mine's 6.5.
Oh yeah, because you've been like way under EV, right?
Early in the month. Recently, I've been running a little better than I should have.
This is net C bets. I'm just gonna fold. Make a big knit. I gotta go to school in like an hour.
Uh-huh.
I hate you. You have school finished. That's so jealous.
Yeah, but that means all my loans must be
Oh,
repaid.
yeah, they kick in, huh? How long have you been off school?
Graduated summer of 2010.
Hmm. Yeah, because they wait like 6 months or so, right, until you have to repay back loans.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. Well, I mean, it's cool, but it sucks that you have to pay them back now. Uh,
I
so
mean, I was absolutely fine with that up until April 2011, and then something stupid happened.
what stupid thing might that be?
I don't know, something about governments.
Oh, Black Friday. Yeah, I didn't even realize it until like actually Black Friday. Someone mentioned it, but I didn't realize that it was Black Friday. I was like, oh wow, it's been a whole year since that happened.
Yep, and things aren't much better.
Yeah, I was when Black Friday happened. I was a little optimistic that at least now people will be motivated to do something towards legalization in America, but um, it hasn't really gone the way I was hoping.
Especially if I've heard the main Republican candidate is specifically opposed to online poker.
Yeah, thank goodness he doesn't write laws though. He says he's for state rights, whether you believe it or not. I don't really know. I kind of hate all the presidential candidates, but I'm really hoping that at least in California. I mean, I would much rather have it be nationally legalized, but if that it can't be possible, then I'd rather have the states decide. Just
Well, yeah,
California.
but veto equals death blow.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like what is it, 2/3 of the Congress or whatever aren't gonna like be that strong for um, trying to override the vetoes. Uh, I has overpair. Let's make this 325.
Fast play, fast play.
Yeah, if someone donks into
Maybe
me.
even.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh wow. I forget like what can be seen and what can't be seen. There's actually a lot of hands going on right now.
Your fault.
Whoa. Oh, that. What's going on? Yeah,
I don't know. You have a boat in the upper right.
true. And I have a straight. I think it's the nuts, 8 nut, yeah. Mm, hot. I'm gonna close some tables because while talking and stuff, it gets a little too. I'm kind of neglecting the chat box, and I'm just gonna fold Ace King. This guy's kind of an 83 better. Okay, so I think I'm gonna chop it with this guy. Um, or he has a set and just got owned. So let me. I'll close one more table. So I'll 8 table instead of 10 table. I think that'll be a little easier. And also, I was kind of just like uh, running into a lot of good hands.
Congratulations. You're doing what you should have done from the start.
I like how you're like my after the fact conscience. Well,
Oh yeah.
actually, I think you did say that before the fact, but I don't really like listen until after the fact.
I am your Norman Chad. I still say your keyboard sounds like you're typing on water bottles.
Yeah, I don't know a good place to put my microphone. I don't want to wear something on my head, and I don't really know where to put it, to be honest. It's just kind of like sitting here above my keyboard. It gets my voice pretty well, I think, but it's like just pounding on the keyboard that's the annoying part.
Mm-hmm. It, it works best when I watch you when you're flailing around when I'm dueling you in worms.
I haven't been annoying you enough lately to play Worms. I, as you can tell, like I'm really like excited to play poker again. I kind of took 2 months off. Well, I mean, I played a little bit, but I wasn't I wasn't in the game. Like I was just doing really bad and not focusing, and like those jack hands and the ace king where I folded. I was just like playing those and being really spewy. But I feel good and optimistic now. And stream the stream thing is keeping me honest too.
Mm-hmm. I like your little ticker with the follow me please.
Oh yeah.
And I can see all your expressions in the lower left corner. And it seems that right now you have 6 people, 422 vision points, and 3 life. Nice.
Yeah, my health is a little low, but I have good vision, so I'm happy. I tried to bluff with the sevens, didn't work. Well, I guess it's technically a bluff. Bluff. I just kind of want to like take it down with the best hand. I'm gonna have the best hand most of the time.
Can we discuss that money theory when not doing an official coaching video?
Sure. Checky check. Yay. I have aces. This guy seems kind of like a fish, so I'm just gonna twee bet and get it in. Twee bets is a very good series, by the way, on Deuces Crack.
How much do they pay you to say that?
0. Though I will take all donations by Deuces Cracked. Just forward payments to standard nitreg on merge.
Ooh, you have questions.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm reading right now. So, Acidson says, used to play online for a living but quit when I went back to school and the port security bill. How are the tables these days? Yeah, like a lot of people are in that same boat.
We're playing 25. We're playing 25 and when we used to be. We go 700 NL.
Yeah,
That's pretty much tells you everything.
25 ml tables play kind of like what 100 used to play like. It kind of changes side to side. Like I was playing minted poker. There's a lot of 4 max and 6 max tables, which is kind of goofy, but it was really soft on that site. I was beating 50 quite a bit, except for like the last month that I played there. I played there for a total like I think 7 months and got like 12K out of it or something like that. It was pretty soft, and you could play pretty high and have pretty soft tables. The only bad thing was the rake was ridiculous. Merge, the rake is reasonable, but the tables are also really tight. Lots of regs. All the players that were playing like full tilt and poker stars, they all kind of like condensed into one site, so it's a little brutal at times. But I mean, as long as you table select well, you can find pretty good tables. They're like right now the 25 tables are pretty good, but a little earlier, like they were nitty, especially the 25 tables. They were a little nitty as well. That's
There are
why.
always going to be people that are better than other people.
Oh yeah, always.
Just depends on your effort.
Unless you play at 4-0, and you're awesome. Um, what's this guy calling with? He doesn't fold a lot to C bets. He folds 34%. Uh, I don't know. He's got like top pair, top kicker, or a boat, or I mean, it's a set right now. So
That's because
10. Oh
were you betting ace king for value on that flop?
no, I was semi bluffing, trying to get him to fold any pocket pair lower than jacks.
Because that's c bet fold number.
Yeah,
That's kind of not
it
good.
yeah, it really sucks. I think. But again, it's like a through up pot, so I don't know. I feel that even though he calls a lot, he's probably calling on boards where he has like draws and stuff rather than boards where he has like third under pair or something when my range smashes that board. I don't know. I mean, I see your point and I kind of agree with it. The thing is, I just think that there's enough. Like if I bet half pot, he only has to fold 33% of the time, and he has 33% fold to c bet. So um, I don't know. It's pretty close, and I also have equity on top of it. So even if he does call, and I hit a 10 or an ace or a king or something, I mean, maybe an ace is like reverse implied odds for me, but the one guy's saying why no HUD.
Oh, it's just not appearing on the stream. I
Yeah.
see it. That's weird.
Oh yeah, he has another question. Seems like could not have many fish with how difficult things are. Yeah, it's true.
There are a lot of people better than other people.
Yeah, like all the fish, that just deposit like $100 on the weekends, they don't show up anymore. They kind of, I mean, it's too hard to like play now. You have to be like super degenerate or a good player. Um, so I'm just typing stuff in chat because it's a 2-minute delay, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm ignoring you, but I'll explain it more. Um, the I had a HUD a little earlier, but it kind of crashed. Or it didn't crash my computer, but my computer was going really slow because I had like all this stuff going, and I've got my friend Derek with me on here. He's a pretty solid player. He was actually sitting at my tables when I first started. If you guys noticed, he's Project S1x. He's a very solid player. I have him on here. He's also watching me on TeamViewer, which one of the streamers actually recommended a better program for me. So I'm going to try that out next time, and hopefully that works so I can have a HUD. I could actually, since I'm playing less tables now, I can actually try putting the HUD back up and seeing if that works well. And if it runs slow, that's fine too, because I've only got 6 tables and I can handle that. I used to like 20 to 24 table in Star, so I don't know. My brain just comprehends poker fast, so I don't need to like worry, I guess. So let me go ahead and try to fix this. So I'm glad to see all these people watching. If you like my stream, go ahead and click follow up above. I mean, I'm gonna. I mean, I've been doing streams a lot this week, and I'm gonna be doing a lot in the future. I really love doing streams. It's really awesome as you guys get to see what a profitable player plays like, and it's good for me because it keeps me honest and playing well. My bankroll is actually good enough to play like 100 NL right now. I'm just playing like 25 NL. I was gonna play a 50 NL session right now, but the tables were a little, they weren't perfect and ideal. There was a lot of good 25 NL tables. So I jumped on 25. And if you here's just like my recent stats. I'm actually up 2 binds for this session. Just if you guys haven't been watching, pretty solid, solid month so far. I'm up $335 or so. I haven't really played too much, about 10 or 11,000 hands, and I'm running at 12.29 BBs per 100, which is high, and I don't know how sustainable it is, but if you check out some of my stats at the other sites that I play at, I can sustain a pretty high BB per 100. I'm typically playing at higher limits, and as long as I'm playing well, that's the key thing. As long as I'm playing well and playing solid, I can keep my BBs per 100 pretty high. But that's a big if, because like right now I'm going to school, and if I'm stressing out about some sort of project or whatever, I started doing bad stuff. It just stuff that's like really borderline, and slightly negative BB, and uh, I kind of haven't been playing for the last 2 months just because of that. I've played about 30,000 hands over the last 2 months, which is kind of low for me. But now I'm getting back into things, and it's going well. I have kings, woo! And a knit is 3-betting me, woo!
How much
Uh,
ain't it?
it's 3.6. I mean, kings are ahead. What's his fold to 4-bet percentage? He folds 40%. We're actually a little deep. I think I'm just gonna flat this. What are your thoughts on that?
The deepness convinces me to do so.
I'm actually gonna lead here. Oh, actually no, I'm not, because I feel like a player like this is gonna have bluffs and ace king in his range, and that's what I'm beating. I don't. And he's and like queens. Um, so I'll let him stab once, and then depending on what the turn is, I might lead myself, try to induce some stuff. Ew. The good news is he shouldn't have an ace that often, and when he checks there, I think he's either gonna have like an ace rag type hand that he 3-bet pre-flop, and now he's like pot controlling. It's kind of weird, or he's gonna have like queens or kings.
250.
Yeah, I do think I can get value from him, and he's not gonna raise unless he has a pretty nutted hand. I mean, if he has like ace five that he was, yeah, he was 3-betting ace 10 as a bluff there, and he has 2 pair on the river and he doesn't even raise. So that's a good sized blocking bet. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
But how less the least. I mean, the other option was check calling, and he hit 2 pairs, so he's probably gonna bet pretty big. Um, but yeah, I mean that turn kind of sucked in a lot of ways.
Uh-oh, I think some of the people railing you recognize me. That's kind of scary.
You're either famous or infamous. I'm not sure which.
I don't know, I use the same general pseudonym for many things.
Well, as long as you don't do anything too bad, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right?
I've had it since I was 10 years old.
Oh man. I've had so many screen names since I was 10. My first email was patmanman2k3 at svcglobal.net. It's like the stupidest name. Do you remember? Do you remember like the show on Nickelodeon, all that?
Vaguely, yeah.
There was there was like a skit. I think it was that show, but there was a skit on there that was Repairman, and he'd be like Repairman, man, or something like that. I don't know. It's really stupid, but I thought it was hilarious at the time, and so I was like, cool. My name is Patrick, so I'm gonna be Patman, and then I put that down, and Patman was taken. Obviously, it was everyone and their mother has a Yahoo account. So I was like, okay, Man, and someone had Man taken. So I was just like, okay, 2K3. It was 2003, and it was like, so stupid. Like, I don't know. Now I'm just Nitreg, which is stupid too. But I'll berate myself like 9 years later.
Indeed.
I'm three
And
betting. Oh, what's up?
do your thing. I was just gonna gloss over the fact that I like my name because it can fit on an arcade game's high score three initial.
Oh, that's true. I I like my name too because I used to. I mean, it's just PAT. I mean, that always worked. But it was like my actual name, not a screen name, so it was like whatever. They recognize you from Grinder School.
I have a recognizable voice. Yay! I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, I see. He knows us from Grinder School. He just didn't realize that. I guess he recognized me, or he knew that I was on Grinder School, and he knew of you, but he didn't know that you were you. If that makes sense, I don't know.
You mean like I'm just having an existential crisis of
This is pretty cool today. I'm getting a good amount of subscribers. I mean, I haven't really been recording that much, but I'm really happy with the amount of people that are coming and watching. I didn't know how many people would be interested in poker on Twitch.
you underestimate the average internet user's boredom.
Let's see some guy dump a ton of money. Yay! Actually, I'm winning this session, so.
So don't disappoint your fans. Do something skewy.
Five, Ace King all in. I'm just gonna flat a net.
Yeah, he only, from what I played with him, he only 4 bets or folds to 3 bets.
Yeah. His EP
Also,
raises 7%.
yeah, 7.
He's a nit. Basically flop an ace or fold. I've top pair and this guy is just like leading into me. Just gonna call him down.
Standard.
I mean, if he's gonna do the betting for me, I'm just gonna isolate here. It's a little wide, but whatever.
That's not wide. It's dead. It's he posted.
Well, yeah, I mean it's wide to open from this position, but if someone limps, my range gets way wide, especially when no one abuses that by 3-betting me. And it's 25 and L. People don't think about anything but their hand. Now I hit top pair, so I'm just gonna value own. Boom. And this guy just keeps betting down small. Like if he has ace jack or something, so be it. But queen five, no good. So obviously it's really easy to make money at this site. people are pretty bad. So I forget who asked in the questions, but yeah, there's still a lot of really bad players, but you usually have to go as lower stakes to find them, and you can still make a pretty decent um, amount of money. Uh, I think I'm gonna check this King Jack back if it checks me. Ooh, wow, this is just a fold, right? I'm beating like King 10.
You, I guess
But
you
he's giving me a
gotta
really good price though, which sucks. But I literally only beat King 10.
you gotta be good like 20% of the time. I don't think you are.
Yeah, I mean, would he bet here with? I can't think of anything. I'm just gonna fold.
That's not a good sign. You did the right thing.
Yeah, and when I was talking about streams keeping me honest, that's like one of the spots. Like you're getting like 4.5 to 1 or whatever it is, or 5 to 1. And I have top pair. But if you think about it, like I'm not beating anything, so it's just one of those spots where like you just have to have discipline. And if I'm stressing out and stuff about school or whatnot, um, I I'm probably not making that fold a lot.
Stuffed animal theory.
Four bet. Ooh, he four bets a lot too. He doesn't fold the three bets that much though.
He's also pretty
Squeeze.
floaty.
Yeah, that might just be because he has a tight range.
Well, I was able to safely triple barrel jacks on a king 3 deuce deuce king board against him
Huh.
as he called down with tens.
Oh wow. So he's a non-believer.
Might also been my sizing. He can think I'm polarized when I actually did that just to make him think that I thought, never mind. It's very levelly.
I think I get what you're going at. Where you're trying to merge your range. Or wait, what did you have in the hand? You had a king, right?
Jacks.
Oh, jacks. Yeah, so you're just merging your range.
So it's not. He might have thought it was only a king or a bluff, but it's actually more value
Yeah.
hands.
So I was telling the people watching a little earlier about a plan that I was thinking, or I was looking for ideas for the stream, but I'm thinking a cool thing to do for the stream would be to have a 48-hour grindathon that is just like completely streaming, recorded, and everything, just to like see what happens, and then maybe have like a prop bet to see if I can. I mean, let's just say 48 hours straight. I mean, obviously breaks, go to the bathroom and eat and stuff, but then have a prop bet to see like if I can win like $150 over that time period or something, which is definitely doable. But the thing is like stamina. If you've been playing for like ever, um, I'm probably just gonna make mistakes. So I don't know. It'd just be kind of like an interesting thing to do. We'll talk about that more in a second. This knit goes ahead in four bets, and I think it's just a spot where I have to get it in.
You did not 3-bet that to fold, given how I already told you he doesn't really flat.
Right. I was just considering if he has a four, but if he's either four betting the nuts or four betting as a uh hold on, let me go through these all real quick. Queen. So anyway, if he's like four betting with like aces and kings or ace king, and he also might have a couple of four bet bluffs in there since it's like blind versus blind, it is possible to have some small frequency of it. Maybe flattening might be okay. I don't know. It's just kind of a weird spot. I mean, three bet got a three bet queens for value, but then when you get four bet, it's like really gross. Like I don't feel like I can fold, but at the same time, it's gonna be against a pretty wide range, or I mean a pretty tight range. Let me
They need to get in like ace five once in a while against him.
I don't think he has that many bluffs. So just lost one of my buy-ins. Not fun. What is this shenanigans? Raise flop in position 14%. Uh, Call. And now I check fold. That three of clubs might have saved me some money.
Mm-hmm. Although it is a really nutty card for him to continue, even if he was just like doing it with two overcards.
Yeah. The thing is, I just don't think he's gonna be doing that too often. He plays like taggy pre-flop. I don't expect him to have too many hands other than probably like pairs, and he's not gonna play tens that way. I don't think. The only hand he might have is something like ace queen of clubs or something that I beat. I think. He might have a couple suited connectors every now and again. I'm not sure. I was looking at queens. So let's say that guy has 4-bet range. Let's say he has 0 bluffs, which I think he's going to have some bluffs in his range. It's just not going to be that much. But just for the sake of the argument, let's just say he has queens, kings, aces, and ace king. Yeah, he's ahead of me, 60%. So that's kind of the gross thing. Like, I feel like I have to raise for value, or 3-bet for value pre-flop, but then it's just kind of like a gross spot. This guy goes ahead and leads into me. We're kind of deep. I'm just going to call. That turn sucks. I'm going to continue betting for value, though. He calls. He looks like he kind of has a weak jack. I'm going to bet really small. Wee. Thin value. I might have been able.
I think half pot might have still.
Oh wow, he had pocket eights.
Half pot might still lure him in.
Yeah, you're right. Though he does have a win to showdown percentage that's only 8%. So I mean it's over 51 hands, so it's not really telling of anything. But yeah, I guess he's calling with pocket eights though, like a third pair on a 3 flush board against like an under the gun raise. I I don't know. I guess if I'm trying to get him to call with less than worst top pairs, then maybe under betting a little bit might be good. Maybe a little bit higher, like $3 might be better. So yeah, I'm curious to see what you think or what other people think about this Queen's hand against a nit. It's kind of like a weird spot where you feel like you got to raise for value, but at the same time, um, whenever he plays back, he's gonna destroy you. Not destroy, but he's gonna have 60% equity. Like you're gonna be a dog.
That's why Julian told me to sometimes get in junk hands, even if called, sometimes you'll have two live cards, and he'll forever call you down lighter when you get it all in.
Yeah, it's true. And that happens a lot with him as well. Looks like we have some comments here. Yeah, he's talking about. I think he was talking about that hand where I ended up folding with top pair when the board ran out. What was it, like four straight, three flush or something? It was just like really ugly. Totally agree with that. And then yeah, he asked as well that I should be sending out an email announcing when I'm playing. I totally agree. I'm actually planning on that as well. Oops, I was sitting out on this table. But yeah, I'm definitely planning that. I'm just figuring out my schedule right now, and I've gotten a couple of requests so far to make a schedule both on my site nitreg.com and also in here. Getting some, and a couple of other people like students of mine. I do coaching, and um, one of my students is kind of helping me out set up this channel, and he was asking me to do that as well. So I think I'm gonna do that because it'll be a lot better for viewership, and it'll be a little bit more consistent. It would be good for me because I'll have a regular schedule where I can grind, and also you guys will have an opportunity to know when I'm online, and you guys can prepare for that as well. So that's a good idea. I like that.
Hmm.
Thanks, White Dwarf.
By the way, something related to that. You know how I told a couple of people to do like a test coaching thing with me for a
Oh
few
yeah,
hours?
how did that go?
They haven't responded since.
Wow.
So maybe if like the people you're coaching want to take a little bit of a detour and have me advise them for like 2 or 3 hours, just for some feedback on how my coaching advice is,
Yeah, for sure.
maybe we
What
could arrange something.
what about um what about anyone that's watching right now? I mean, are you looking for any specific type of player, or what if they're like fairly new at poker or don't grind that
Any
often?
anybody that's not going to cling to their beliefs stubbornly, anyone that's just like has an open mind, whether they're no matter what stakes they're playing, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like anyone's not gonna make me head desk repeatedly.
So where if they want to do that, where could they contact you?
Either I don't know, I have my Grinder School account that can be private messaged, or they can talk to you and about talking to me.
Okay. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, it's free coaching with one of the Grinder School coaches, Project S1x, who I'm talking to right now. Either,
All I request is feedback, no money yet.
yeah, he's a very solid player, and he's looking to get into coaching. He just wants to get feedback on his coaching. So either go on to grinderschool.com and send a PM to your S1X there, right? Or is it Project
Right.
S1X? S1X. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and PM him there, or get in contact with me either on nitreg.com or just by uh, contact me through here. I mean, even in the chat box that would work, I guess. But probably just go to nitreg.com and find the contact form there and just contact me, and I'll go ahead and get you set up with that. So that definitely take advantage of that.
Hmm.
Looks like we have a couple of people watching, quite a few actually. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to follow up here. The little follow button. I'm going to be doing, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I'm going to be doing scheduling so you guys know when I'm going to be streaming. But if you follow me, you'll be able to know exactly when I'm streaming. It'll tell you, and I'm really liking the stream so far, and a lot of people have been saying that they liked it. So I'm hoping it grows. I'm hoping that you guys are digging it. I totally love it, and I don't have any plans to stop. So you know, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll make this into something fun that we do often.
I really want to see you do the 48-hour thing because I think you're severely underestimating.
How intense that would be. I know that's right, but that's the thing is, it'll be fun either way. Especially if we do like prop bets with it, and whether like what the outcome will be. I mean, I definitely think I can do it. I know I can do it. The thing is whether it's profitable or not for me,
Like
because
I'm trying to think of a time where I had ever been awake for 48 straight hours.
um, I think I'm a little more degenerate than you. So I've been there a few times, but not often. I usually stay up for like 26 hours straight, so like my sleep schedule gets really messed up.
Cold for bed.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna fold ace king here. And a call by the fish. Do you ever? Ooh, wow. Yeah, because this guy is like a loose passive guy, and if I'm three betting him, my range is gonna be tight. And this guy, I don't know how good he is. He doesn't look like he's amazing, but he's got to know that. I feel like his range is gonna be the nuts, like kings or aces. So if there were different circumstances, I might shove this, but I'm just gonna fold.
Pretty good chance you're ahead of the fishies range, but and
Yeah.
you were,
Oh wow. So okay, I'm
but you were like,
I was ahead of their range, but I would have lost anyway, which I can't really think about after the fact. But yeah, I mean, I think this guy's range is probably going to be like queens or kings plus and ace king. Obviously, he has queens here, so it's going to be queens plus. I
hmm.
don't think he's going to play that way with jacks. Just people aren't that loose generally.
Yeah, I've never picked off a cold four bet bluff at 25 and 9 yet.
Yeah, it's just I don't see it. I tried cold four bet bluffing once again. It was like a perfect spot and it didn't work out. And then after that, I was just thinking, this is 25 and 0. I don't need to be doing this to win. So I haven't done it since. I like to isolate a lot, but this guy's a nit. He's 10-3, so he's probably like limp calling king queen here or something and gonna own me post flop. Just gonna fold. Looks like a white dwarf went ahead and I think he says I'm in, but I think that's for your coaching. Let me go ahead and ask. And if he is, then definitely go ahead and contact me on uh, nitreg.com, and that way I can go ahead and message you to your email. As I don't want to be putting like people's contact information in the chat box. Oh,
Indeed, I get enough text message spam as it is.
yeah, I haven't really been getting that many text message spams in my life, but I've been getting a lot recently. This guy goes ahead and leads out, and I have top pair here on with Queen Jack. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and bet now. When check to me, I think I can bet like 3.5. I can get value from a lot of draws. Some worse queens, not many though. And if I get raised, I'm just gonna fold. And I got raised.
Aw.
I mean, he's gonna have like a 9 here or a full house like pretty much every time. Uh, One of my other tables that you guys can't see, I'll bring it over. Um,
Zoomed!
yeah, ooh, big. I went ahead and c bet this, and that was like the worst turn ever. So even if I hit a flush on the river, I'm probably just gonna check fold.
Think big!
Subliminal messages with table sizing. Oh, I hit a full house.
Each table is approximately the size of his ego.
It's true. You have solid reads on me, sir. It's going really slow right now for some reason. Looks like you might. Oh wait, what happened there? Did someone call? Or they just both folded? I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's going really slow, but looks like I think two people are interested. Let me go ahead and just chat with them. Let me give them a link to my contact box so I can talk with them privately. I don't want to. I don't want to be giving out people's information on the internet, just like out in the open. I think it's
Yeah,
just.
at least wait until the second date to give my social security number.
Derek with the comic relief.
I just say what's on my mind, and my mind usually wanders into unknown places.
And then you just say it with your distinct voice. Or what was? I can't remember the wording. It was
Recognizable.
recognizable. Yeah. This guy's a nit. I'm just gonna fold top here. I mean, it's no point. So my table's going slow and stuff.
And stuff. Multitasking.
Pounding away on keys. Ooh. Decent chance my aces or my nines are good here.
I agree. You have a decent chance. That wasn't funny.
I guess I call. I mean, if he has an ace, he has an ace, but it's just weak betting. I think there's a lot of stuff in his range that he could just be betting this with, and yeah, I mean that's the top of his range that I beat. But I think there's a lot worse in his range as well that could do that. Usually, like weak little bets don't really mean too much. So I was up 2 buy-ins and not anymore, which was alright. Let me update it and see where I'm at. I hit top set here, and this guy is just like betting into me. I'm not gonna raise it, even though it's there's like a flush draw. I think his range could be wider, and I'm just gonna let him. He seems like a aggro fish.
The important thing is you didn't do anything stupid, because sessions where I do like stupid stewy things are a lot worse than standard cooler losses.
Yeah. I mean, I lost blind versus blind with kings versus queens. I mean, I can't be too disappointed there. I mean, it was an interesting spot, and I kind of want to analyze it a little further after the session, but I mean, I'm not going to be too upset when I lose that. So yeah, I'm up about a half a buy-in or so. So the BB per 100 definitely went down a little bit. Like, obviously 12 BBs per 100 isn't sustainable. I mean, on some limits, some sites, definitely it is. But I think, I can't remember exactly. I used to play here a little earlier, but I think I was getting, on other sites and stuff, I definitely got like 8, 9 big blinds per 100. So I think somewhere between 6 and 10 is going to be where I'm going to end up over a very long sample size. That's assuming that I'm playing well, playing my A game, table selecting, all that sort of thing. I definitely haven't really been doing that the last 2 months, and I've just kind of been dabbling around and splashing around, and I ended up down like $100 or $200 or so, uh, or a couple mines, and I've ground that all back in the last like 3 days, just or 4 or 5 days, I guess. Cool story, bro. Huh?
Oh yeah.
I gotta go to math class in 15 minutes. We.
Oh, maths.
I know. Math class is always interesting to me, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and I like poker because it gives me a reason to use it. Even though you don't really use poker as much when you're at the table, but I'm sorry, you don't use
Mhm.
math as much at the poker table, but um, I don't know. Now that I'm in like college and I'm able to apply things a little bit more, I'm seeing that math can be used in a lot of really cool ways. Poker's just one of them. It's if you guys ever want to take a math class that would be useful for poker, probably statistics is like the only class you need. I mean,
Uh huh.
just knowing basic math up to like algebra and then take statistics.
Yeah, calculus has never really come up outside of classes.
Yeah, I took it in high school and
For to verify your to verify your screen name, please enter the derivative of the following equation.
yeah, it's like I took it in high school and I got like a B+ or something in it, but I didn't understand. I was just like memorizing stuff. I don't really comprehend it, so I gotta like go back and retake it. Um, oh, they're asking you what the red line looks like on the graph. Let me wait. You can just click my name. Oh, I see. Yeah, I could Sorry,
Hmm.
I'm reading.
I'm going to go look at my red line too for the year.
Okay.
See how they compare.
I'm just reading people's comments here, so let's see. You could just click, yeah. I'm figuring out Twitch, so I didn't know you could do that. So it looks like you sent me an email already, or maybe that was some other people. I'll go ahead and check that out after this session. And um, what's your red line? Oh yeah, so let me do cash results graph. I haven't checked redline in a long time. I used to think it was pretty important, but I kind of don't anymore. So as you guys can see, it's more or less break even, but I think it depends on what your poker style is. Depends on what your red line should be. Like
Hmm.
if you're playing a lot of hands, you're obviously not winning by going to showdown a lot. So you need to be bluffing a lot. Now, whether that's good or not, if you're at the micro stakes and you're bluffing a lot, you're probably not making money. Just to be honest. So you shouldn't have like a red line at the micro stakes. I'd be very surprised to see if someone was crushing the micro stakes and had a positive red line. Um, Mine is like break even ish, and I think that's probably the close to the best you can get if you're beating the micro stakes for a good chunk. And the reason that
It's
that's happening for me though is because I'm playing really tight, or not really tight, but I'm playing like relatively tight, and also I've been playing like 6 max and 4 max for the last year, so I kind of feel like I'm a little bit better at stealing spots and hand reading a little bit better. So there's a couple of spots that I can get in.
yeah, as long as it's not going down at like a 45-degree angle,
Yeah, and I
you're
mean,
fine. Mine's like going down at a 15-degree angle.
yeah, if it's going down like steadily or whatever, that's not a big deal either. I mean, because if you're playing like a tight range and you're getting to showdown a lot, which you want at the micro stakes, like if you're only playing aces and kings and fish are just calling down all day, like your red line's gonna be sucky. But you know that's good because that means that people are just calling you down all day, and you just get tons of value from them. So red line, red line's not as important as a lot of people make it out to be. But
It's not as important as the money line.
yeah, money line is where it's at. I mean, I could be like folding every hand except for aces, or I could be like it doesn't matter what I'm doing as long as I'm making money, then I'm happy with it, and it's justify the means in poker. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, Dandy Buckle, I think that's how you say your name. Thanks for checking out my stream, and thanks for following. Just a reminder for anyone else hasn't followed yet, go ahead and click follow up above. A lot of people have been enjoying my stream so far, and I've been enjoying doing it. So if you guys want to check me out whenever I'm on, go ahead and subscribe. I get min raise here. Do you think I can call and kind of like play a little cautiously?
I prefer a call down. It keeps all those potential bluffs in.
Ooh, now if he has a set, it's just kind of gross. This is kind of. Oh, now he checks. So now I'm just gonna bomb it huge. I'm trying to think of all the different scenarios. Like if he raises, what do I do? I mean, obviously, I'm just gonna bomb it huge because he's just gonna call the river a lot. But if he raises, it's gonna be a weird spot. And I think I'll have to call. So yeah, he min raises with.
Ooh.
He put me on ace king.
You got out of that one.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, I have a note on him now. So let me go ahead and. So now I know min raises are the nuts, and I'm going to be less likely to call him with one pair.
And he's on.
Yeah, I just realized that. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel like 5 minutes earlier because of that. Ah! I'm just kidding. Red equals non-showdown, blue equals showdown. Yeah, exactly. So let me bring the graph back up. Sorry, I didn't explain it. What's going on here? Oh man.
Dang.
Graphical glitches. Computer is huffing and puffing. There we go. So yeah, the blue line is showdown winnings, and the red line is non-showdown winnings, and the green line is just flat out winnings. So yeah, red line was what we were talking about, and that's non-showdown winnings. That's for you guys that don't know. That's when you win pots without getting to showdown. Like you're not flipping your cards over. So for example, I'll bluff and someone will fold and then I win. I'm pretty deep here, and this guy's a nit. What do you think about calling here? Because if I hit a set, I mean, he's going to have, like, aces almost always, right?
Probably.
But
The
does he
SPR
pay
would
off,
be
though?
about 6.
Actually, I'd have to win $35 or so. It's kind of borderline, you know? I'm not a huge fan of it. He goes ahead and checks. I'm actually just gonna bet like an exploitable size, just because I think he's gonna play very straightforward. Like he's gonna have like kings plus and ace king here as his range, I think. So when he checks, I'm just gonna bet small. It's weird that he check calls. I don't. Let's see. If he has ace king, he's gonna have 6 outs, and then that's 12%. LOL statistics. You know what? I'm just gonna check. It might check for me. Oops. Well, now the river is a 4. If he has ace king here, he might decide to like bluff catch me. So I'm gonna make it kind of like a smallish size and see if he calls.
I think he's gonna flip up kings or something.
What did he have? It kind of like glitched out a little bit, so I didn't see. Just 1 second.
What happened? Where'd you go?
Ow.
I'm back. um, I just got the DMV registration for my car.
Mm. So I'm pretty sure he called you down with kings.
Oh yeah, he ended up winning. I don't. What's he doing?
I was going to
Yeah,
say
kings.
on the flop, there's no value.
Right, but it's dead money, and I don't want to give him free outs. So if I bet small, it might be kind of tilting for him. If he has like ace king, he might feel like he could peel with ace king. I don't know if he does though. He probably
Even
doesn't
with
even.
that, even with that theory, I don't think there's value on the river either.
Yeah, you're probably right there, to be honest. Because his range was like, I put his range on like aces, kings, and ace king.
The power of a nit is even more tighter than that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he might not even have ace king.
I don't think he peels ace king here. Flop, tiny bet.
True. I'm just gonna fold the king here. That river kind of sucked. Um, I don't know. Well, yeah, I could have played that a lot better, I think. I mean, I could have just folded pre-flop because if he's playing that way with kings, then even if I hit a set of tens, he's not paying me off, right? Like if I hit a set of tens, he's just gonna like check call down, and I'd have to get him a ton of money to make it profitable to call pre-flop.
Yeah, these guys are going to be super afraid that if they don't have the pure nuts, then they're not going to pop you ever.
Yeah, that's kind of the hilarious thing is people how passive people are. I mean, even solid players are fairly passive at
I
25 and
saw
all.
I saw a fish check back a flop set of aces because a backdoor straight got there on the river. Hang on a second, I'm going to throw poker chips at my dogs.
Calling animal abuse now. So just as a reminder for you guys, my stream's on a 2 minute delay. Um, the reason is so obviously people can't see my whole cards and just destroy me. I'm not gonna let that happen, but I think 2 minutes is all right. You know, it's as long as people can't see the hand that I'm in, and I figure that it's hard for a hand to go over 2 minutes. So yeah, it's 2 minute delay. So if you guys are commenting on stuff, it's a good chance I'm not going to be sure what you're talking about. I mean, obviously, if you're talking about a hand and there has only been like one hand that's been going on for 2 minutes, then I'll know. But just keep that in mind. And also, there's been people coming in and out, and so I know that there's new people watching right now. If you guys are new to this stream and haven't already, go ahead and click follow up above. I've already discussed this, but you guys weren't here, or some of you guys weren't
Hello
here.
again.
Hey, Derek. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna be coming out with a schedule and be doing this pretty frequently. I've been doing it frequently this week, but I haven't really been advertising it much. Um, so I'm gonna be coming out with a schedule, and until then, you just have to go ahead and click follow up above, and then you'll know what's going on then. Yeah, I'm really excited that a lot of people on Twitch are excited about watching poker on Twitch. I assumed that a lot of people here would just be watching World of Warcraft or whatever. Um, I haven't seen any other poker streaming, or I saw like one or two where people just like are doing random stuff, but not like a consistent solid show or stream. Um, so
Because poker players are not good at social games.
social anything. Neither are a lot of gamers for that matter. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I think Check Folding River is good. I don't think there's like.
I'm surprised you have enough various content to keep people hooked here. Or is that why you brought me?
Well, I mean, that's part of the reason. Like, I think a lot of people are just interested to watch someone play a session. I mean, when I was learning how to play poker, one of the biggest ways like I felt I learned fast, like relatively fast, was just because I had some good resources to watch and learn from, and just see people how they play differently than you, and then kind of figure out why they're playing differently. And I'm trying to explain why what I'm doing, and not everything I do is perfect, obviously, but I've been showing you guys my graph and results for the last 11,000 hands or so. Um, I mean, I make mistakes definitely. Like you guys saw me make a few mistakes today, but overall, it's just gonna be winning play. Um, oops, I'm gonna bring this off screen. Uh, I have a open ender here. I'm actually just gonna stab out, see if I can just get him to fold his air. This is my 4 high. He's not gonna win. He's kind of just like a short stack fish though, so it might not work. But I figure stabbing on half pot is all right. He just has to fold a third of the time for it to be profitable.
The $4 guy or the $12.50 guy?
There was just the $4 guy, right? Or was there two people in the pot?
The $12.50 guy was in it too.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm bad then. I would probably play the same way though, I think. So I double barreled this guy, Stars Refugee. He's a solid player. On that flop, he's probably gonna peel with Queen X under pairs.
He's also very floaty.
Yeah, he's pretty floaty as well, so I'm just gonna be barreling him on that spot. It's a good semi bluff. Um, it's cool. Whenever I recommend people to follow, my email gets flooded with like, this person is following you. So I'm really excited to see that people are interested in this, and it's really motivated me to keep producing content for you guys. And like I was saying before, feel free to give me suggestions of what you guys would want to see. I'll play anything.
Minecraft.
I mean, I could play other games if you want, but I assume most people just are here for poker. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want me to do anything, just let me know, and I'll do stuff for any fans I get. Like I'm really appreciative of everyone who's been following so far. This is only like this is one of my first few streams, and I'm already getting tons of subscribers and followers. So this is so cool that this many people are this happy to see it. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this. On this other table, I could c-bet this, but this guy's been like floating me a lot, so I'm actually just gonna check fold. I think if I had a club up there, then I'd probably be more inclined to c-bet. Oh, what?
Bye table.
I think I accidentally just closed the table. Whatever. I was just check folding anyway. But yeah, I gotta be to class in 12 minutes. I live within walking distance though, so I'm gonna go ahead and close down the tables, and I think I've got a couple of nope, don't post plans. I think I've got a couple of people right now that we're gonna go with Derek's free coaching. So for the time being, I think that's closed, but I'll go ahead and forward Derek's information for you later tonight when I get home from class. So stay tuned for that. I'm also going to come out with a schedule as well. I've been getting requests for that, and I think that's a great idea. If you have any questions, comments, anything you want to see, feel free to send it to me. Check out nitreg.com. There's a contact form there, nitreg.com/contact. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and click follow. I know I keep repeating that, but there's new people coming in and out. That being said, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's a 2-minute delay, so as soon as I click close on my streaming software, it's just going to close it on your end and chop 2 minutes off the end. So I'm just going to let it like kind of run out for a little bit. So we'll wrap up these tables here. Boom shakalaka. They're saying that your voice is a little echoey.
Mine?
Yeah, as apparently your voice is coming through, and it's like echoing, I think.
Is that my problem or your problem?
It's my problem. So let me ask. Big Joker 66. Thanks for letting me know. I hope it's not too terrible. Like, I hope it wasn't bad enough that you guys couldn't hear anything.
No, I hear that echo when we play Worms sometimes.
Okay.
Makes things anticlimactic because I hear something going on before I can actually see it.
Yeah, that happens on your side too. So like also what you say as well, because there's like a little delay. So you'll be like, aw, and then it kind of like gives me a heads up that something good happens, or the other way around.
That's another idea for the stream. Us dueling in Worms.
So kind of like dropped off a little bit at the end of the session. Some bad things happened. Lost break even session. I get 50% rake back though, so I got like $10. $5 an hour, woo! But
And you will not stop bragging about that.
it's true. Overall, though, for this smaller sample size, 11,000 hands, I'm making $14.31 an hour. So, pretty happy with that aspect. Sometimes you win, sometimes you break even, sometimes you lose. That's just how it goes. That's what poker is. It's been really cool though. The last few sessions I've been doing well, and a lot of people have been watching, and it's been fun. This session went pretty well. I made a couple mistakes. You know, I didn't. I ended up break even, but you know, I'm a little sad that I didn't win a lot like I have been doing. But you know, you can't win everyone. I'm gonna open up Ace 9 suited because it's the last hand, and I like losing money.
Tell me when you're gonna play too, so I can either watch you and do some more random comments from my head, or I can play against you and make your stream hell.
Sounds good. So folds all around, knits. This table's nitty. There's no bad players at this table. Well, I mean, it's 25 and L. Everyone's bad to some degree, but there's no like just fish. All right, guys. Well, like I was talking about that 2-minute delay, I'm gonna let it stream for a little bit just so everyone gets caught up, and then I'm gonna close it down, go to the bathroom, head off to school. So thanks everyone for watching. Just another reminder: go ahead and click follow if you just caught the last end of this, and I'll go ahead and be doing a lot of streams from now on and post a schedule and stuff. Cool. So later, guys.